and welcome to the Vallin. I'm Knight Vallin, your host, and this is Kerbal Space Program. We are starting a new game and a new series. Woohoo! In this series, we are going to do something rather insane, actually. We're going to start a new game, but we are going to use my custom settings. We're first of all going to say, name ourselves the Vallin, of course. We're going to use our NSA flag for science. Now, the NSA stands for Night Space Association, for those who didn't know. And we're going to go into the option here, and we are going to disable the reverting of flights. We are going to disable quick loading. We're going to disable crew respawns. We are going to disable auto-hire crew members before hire, because that's stupid anyway. We're going to disable the indestructible facilities and disable the stock vessels. The only thing we're going to leave enabled is the no entry purchase stuff, because despite the fact that most research and development is the bulk of the cost of anything you buy, it just doesn't feel right in this game. Played this game for way too long, though granted I am not a Kerbal specialist. Alright, so now we're in the game and Gene has welcomed us. Let us check out. Yes, Gene, we are here. We're going to get scientific data from around Kerbin. We're going to launch first vessel. Yay, special fun stuff. Alright, so now that we got that stuff out of the way, can we do anything in here? Nope. So let's build and design our first vessel. Welcome to the vehicle assembly building, says Warner von Kerbin. We love that guy. Got to get him a Christmas present. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to do some safe flights test stuff. Let us get a silly little parachute up on here. And we're going to do something not so safe. We're going to get rid of Jeb and we're going to throw in Bob Kerman for our flight crew. And now that we have a parachute, we probably would like to have a rocket engine. So let us throw a flea on there. And we're going to cut the... Let's see. Let us cut the fuel time down by half. And launch this bad boy. Hopefully, in the future... I'm going to split that up. There we go. Alright, we're all good. Hopefully, in the future... I will be able to do some mission badges for some of the cool stuff. But in the beginning of the game... which we're going to try to zoom through as fast as possible with as few casualties as possible, because as you remember, we lose a Kerbal, we lose a Kerbal. There's no start overs, there are no safe saves, there are no quick loads. This is pure unadulterated oh my goshness. Alright, so let us get our butts and Gene, or no, we're not using Gene, we're using Bob. Calm down, Knight, calm down. Alright, I'm calm. Press that button. Oh God, that could have went better. Let us get a crew report of that. Let us get a parachute. Let us observe the mystery goo while they're in flight. Keep that. Bob, you didn't even have a chance to react there, buddy. That even made me jump for a second. It's getting all panicky. Uh-oh, Bob let realization set in. He is not a happy camper. Alright, let us do the time warp. We like the time warp. You know why we like the time warp? Because it makes the time go fast. Let's do the time warp again. I wish I could sing. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't plan on quitting my day job anytime soon. And touchdown! The capsule comes down and rolls to its side. Bob! Bob! Bob, are you alive in there? Bob says he is A-OK and he's ready to EVA. EVA, Bob, and we will get a crew report flying over Kerbin shores. Keep that. We also take the data from the capsule and then store it. We are going to get back into the capsule and get a new crew report. This, by the way, is science scumming. Alright, I mean, we're not doing a very good job of science scumming, but it was science scumming. Launch our first vehicle, good. Milestones, good. Let's recover the vessel with Bob inside and see what science we get. Well, not a bad haul. We got 30 science from our first launch. We got some monies, we got some reputation. Let us go check out the administration building. Outsourced R&D, let's see, takes 5% funds, yields blah 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 blah. Takes 5% reputation gains, yields monies for each 1 unit of reputation. I like that idea. Here you go. Are you sure? Yes, I wish to activate that. Unfortunately, we need more money to be able to activate more strategies so that we can upgrade this building here. And then we will take the other route, the science route. But for now, we are worried about fundage, because fundage allows us to upgrade stuff. Alright. So we have completed our 2 missions. We should probably look for some new work here. Let's see. Test the TR-18A stacked decoupler at the launch site. Well, that's easy money and 1 science. So let us grab that. Let us get back out of here. Let us go to Gene. Gene, Mean Machine. I keep calling him Gene. I meant to call him Bob. It's Gene Kerman, man. He's just a wild and crazy guy. Sitting back there at mission control. Just toss that up there. It's good enough, right? I didn't. That's what I forgot to do. Oh well, we'll do that after we do this real quick. Alright, Bob. Bob, we want a crew report from the ground. Thank you for that, Bob. We also want you to EVA, because we forgot to do this in the first place. Get an EVA report. From the launch pad, yes. Get up, Bob. We don't pay you enough to sleep on the job. Alright, now that we are nice and boarded, let us grab a mystery goo. Mystery goo grabbed. Let us decouple. And that test is done. Mission complete. Boom, boom, and boom. First milestones. Yay! Let's recover the vessel. I think we probably may or may not have to clean up the launch site as well. We are 38 science. That's good to go. Let us check out science here. So, basic rocketry gives us some new stuff. We'll take that. Engineering 101. Science stuff. Ooh, and a new decoupler. That's the one we just tested. Survivability. We like survivability because survivability gives us access to parachutes. It's a drogue chute and a regular chute. I like the drogue chutes. They slow you down. And basic landing strut. Let's take that. That leaves us with 13 science. And we need 20 for that and 18 for that. So let us exit this. Now that we have new vehicles, parts. Suborbital, escape the atmosphere, blah, 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 blah. Survey. We don't want surveys. By the way, in the new versions of the game, I hear that the more times you cancel something, the less times it will show up. So if there's a specific type of job you don't like, it won't be back. Or at least won't be back for a while. Let's test the thumper. And a decoupler. You can accept 2 missions at a time at the moment, I believe. They're not missions or contracts. But whatever. Just throw that there. We are going up here. We're going to throw that. We're going to scroll out. Throw that right there. And we are just going to kill off all that fuel so that way when we test this bad boy, it's not going off to Mars. Do we still have Bob in here? We still have Bob in here. Bob! You know what we need to do with you, Bob? We need to throw some more science kit on here. Let's go to the utility. Let us throw on Science Junior. Let's put that there. That there. And we are just good to go. Good to go and happy to be here. Right, Bob? Let's see what Bob says. Bob. All green. Good to go, Bob. Oh, God. Bob, we're going to fall over. Well, Bob, you know how I said let's get science? That's not how I meant to do it. at least you're alright, right, Bob? Alright. I just... Whoops! Maybe we shouldn't have stacked the coupler on that side. Or that high. Alright, let's recover the vessel. Clean up crew, aisle 1. Oh well, it looks like there's nothing there to clean up. Oh, that was exciting. Not as exciting as this game can get when you're like sitting there and going, oh my god, I think I just killed my Kerbal. But, wow. Alright, well, we're going to leave this episode here, guys. So, I'll come back after a little bit. Episode 2, we'll hopefully have more stuff unlocked to actually get to places. Edit the mumbles. Alright, now that I'm not so hopped up on adrenaline and sugar and whatever that Bob near-death thing was, we'll be back in the next episode with some more science availability so that we can go through and start unlocking some of these parts. And I'm just going to be doing simple missions for that. Nothing exciting. We'll try to get the boring parts out of the way without murdering Kerbals. And until then, I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out, guys.